I'm back, and I'm so excited to be back. And I know I said I would have a video uploaded by January. Yes, it's the last day, but all that counts is that I made it, okay? I really just want this video to be a recap of what I've experienced from my last video up until this point. We've crossed over into a new year, so Happy New Year! And so with that being said, I knew I wanted this year to be different. And you know, a lot of us every year we say, New Year, new me, this is my year. Hey, 2018 was just practice 2019, here it is. And we never take the time to see what is it that we were doing differently that needs to change so that this year really can be my year or our year, so to speak. And I realized I have not allowed Jesus to be the Lord of my life. I haven't allowed him to take the reins. I haven't taken my hands fully off of every situation in my life and allowed him to control it. And so I decided I'm going to do that this time. I am going to allow him to control my life. I am going to allow him to be the person that says, yes, Shannon, you can do that. No, Shannon, you need to sit down. Shannon, just wait. I am going to allow him because he can see what's going to occur. He knows what's going to happen. I do not. And so I realized how important it is to allow he who knows all to run things. And what an enlightening experience this has been for me. So I'm going to tell you more about that and then share some of my goals for this year with you. And then hopefully you'll share some of yours with me. So here we go. This is what I've been experiencing. Well, to begin, I am in the last leg of a Daniel fast that I have been doing. And I initially started this because a friend of mine and I were going to start something new. And we wanted to be sure that the Lord was with us. So she suggested that we fast just so that we could be prepared for anything that comes, maybe changes, the denials, or anything that we were going to experience in what we were embarking upon. And so I was like, okay, great. Fasting is not ever a bad idea. And so I agreed to the week, and then I was moved to continue it for 2 more weeks. And I was fasting for very specific things. Even this devotion that I read suggested that you write down what you're fasting for so that you can reflect on it and see what the Lord does with those situations or, you know, needs. And let me tell you, this fast was no joke. Everything I fasted for seemed to have gone from bad to worse. And I wanted to quit. There were several times I wanted to quit. And I even noticed that in those moments when I was having those tough times that I pulled away from God. But what's amazing in that is that while I was pulling away, I was not as emotional as I would have been in times past. I handled it. I took it all in stride, but I was like, Lord, why is this happening to me? You know what? I need to just quit this fast because this is not what I signed up for. And I could just think about it now, how he has put me in a place to where I was prepared to take those blows without them knocking me out. I took them and I stood firm. I was upset. I was hurt. But I took it. And he knew these things were going to happen. These things were always going to happen. So if I wouldn't have been fasting and I wouldn't have been in my word more and I would have been praying to the Lord more, I wouldn't have been able to withstand what was coming. He was looking out for me. So I am just so grateful to even have this opportunity to share this right now, because some people may not even understand the importance of fasting, what it does for you, how it can aid you in your relationship with the Lord. It really draws you near to him because you're reading your word more, you're praying more, you are seeking him, you are coming to him to know, hey Lord, how do I handle this? And it's a beautiful experience. It's going to be hard. Things are going to hit you rough, but you always come out with a breakthrough in the end. Like, look at anybody in the Bible who fasted after that fast was completed, they were renewed. They were brand new people, and the Lord helped them to conquer what it was that they were fasting for in the first place. So I'm so excited. My fast will actually conclude on Sunday. And I'm just so excited about what the Lord is going to do, because he has shown me that he is going to take care of me and that I am a top priority to him. And not because of anything huge or spectacular, it's just that everything that I fasted for hit me like a ton of bricks in the second week of my fast. And he sustained me. And for that, I am so grateful. God loves us, he cares about us, and we mean the world to him. And he's always right there to take care of us. He's never the one that's far. If anybody drifts away, it's us. So in allowing the Lord to be the Lord of my life, of course, like everybody, I've made goals this year that I would love to achieve, but I'm submitting them to him and allowing him to make it happen. And no, I'm not just sitting back like, all right, Lord, you see what I need, you see what I want, go ahead. I'm waiting on him to give me the direction on what it is that I want to do. Like, for example, I want to travel to Shannon, Ireland. I'm believing the Lord to put me in a place to where I can do that. I really, truly want to go there. And it's expensive. There's a lot of planning involved. I understand all of that. But I'm putting it out there like, Lord, I want this. And I believe that he's going to bless me with the opportunity to go. And honestly, got to shout out a friend. I went to my friend Khadijah's purpose vision party, and it was really, really enlightening and insightful, because she said you should make SMART goals. And that's basically making a goal that's simple, is measurable, a time frame is attached. Each SMART is an acronym for breaking, a goal down so that it's realistic. And it was just so great to see her in her element and seeing what she does best just to motivate others to be the best that they can be. And I really had to think about the things that I want to accomplish this year. And of course, I made a vision board, and mine is really encouraging, like just pushing myself to keep going and to know I can do this, to know I can do that, nothing's too hard, and to know that success doesn't come overnight. So this is just a video just encouraging you to go for everything that you desire and you want in 2019. Don't let anything or anybody stop you from what it is that you want to do. I want you to take life by the horns. I want you to take it for everything that is worth, and to seek the Lord. You want to be sure that he is not only involved but approves of what it is that you want to do, because I have learned the hard way that you don't want to go and do something and then be like, oh, Lord, okay, my bad, I messed up, can you fix this? But when you seek him first and you allow him to order your steps and, do the planning and the executing and the searching and all that for you, there's no mess, because God doesn't create mess. He only does things well. So I just really want to encourage you to really take the time to write down what it is that you want to do this year and the execution. We can plan. We can always plan, but we have to submit it to the Lord. So I'm actually going to just pray for your plans and that they succeed and that the Lord is there for you, like I know that he will be, and that you allow him to be the great Lord that he is, okay? Dear Lord, I come before you today that every woman under the sound of my voice feels empowered, that there is no issue that is too great for her to overcome, that there are no goals that are too extreme for her to accomplish, God. Lord, I feel that if any area in her life that she feels as if she is lacking, that you strengthen her. Lord, you pour into her. Lord, anywhere there's worry or anxiety that, no, this won't happen for me, no, I can't do this, Father God, remove that. That is not even of you. Lord, I pray that you produce faith where there's fear. You produce peace where there's anxiety, dear God. I pray that you just show yourself strong in all areas. Lord, I pray that we seek you first before we execute anything. Lord, I pray that we even seek it as for your approval. Lord, you said if we commit our plans to you that they will succeed. But we can't trust in our own understanding. But we have to acknowledge you in all of our ways, and you will make our path real clear. Like, you're going to make it so simple and so clear that there won't be any questions. Lord, help us to trust you in all areas of our life. Help us to submit freely to you and to strengthen our faith and equip us to deal with anything that not only comes our way, but even situations, because you are the God of all. You are a sovereign King, and you know everything. There's nothing we have to worry about. Help us rest in that, dear God. And it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, so this shirt was made by my sister Brandy Johnson, who has a monogramming business. She can design anything that you can imagine. She can do it. So shout out to her for my wonderful shirt, and please seek her in all your monogramming needs. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook, and I will put the information at the end of the video, but please seek her out for all of your monogramming needs. And then, I don't know if you remember, but if you would refer back to my first video, my hair was not this long. So shout out to me for the fro. I'm so excited. I have been excited about this because if you compare the two, you will see how my hair was. And just for you, I'm going to put that in the video too, because you care. Because another goal of mine is to not cut my hair. I'm trying to get my hair to the length that it was when I was a kid. So practicing self-control, and I cutting it, okay? I can do this. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I pray that this blessed you. Bye.